I figured I'd play some Blitz this stream. Blitz rating is 2565. Maybe I'll try and work my way towards 2600. And I thought maybe I would play the arena tournament. Starts in about half hour, 34 minutes. Yeah, so for the next 34 minutes or so, I'll play some Blitz, can try and find a 3-2 game. I might end up resorting... Oop. Okay. First opponent. Sometimes it takes longer to find a 3-2 game. So this is 3 minutes with a 2-second increment. And we'll try and take it somewhat seriously. Okay, already new territory for me. The taking looks natural. Take. Let's go for it. So takes, queen a5, knight c3, takes. I have either queen d2 or takes, bishop d2 in that line. Opponent's thinking, so I assume they're out of prep. I'm not sure if this is theory. I vaguely remember a6 before knight f6. Okay, that's a move. Yeah, so now black has a choice which pawn to take. Black takes on c5, there's a couple choices. And go for bishop e3. I'm probably just castling here. Now I'm looking at knight b5. Because queen a5 doesn't come with check. And if queen d8, maybe e5. Queen d7. e5 still playable.
Rosen angry goose, Rosen angry goose, Rosen angry goose.
Oh no, my angry goose. Yeah, I think I'll play queen d3. It's a safer move. I don't think e5 led to anything that great. I do lose time moving the knight. But now the square could be weak. Knight d5. Knight a4 doesn't quite work. Go for knight d2. And get this knight to the queen side. Threatening knight b6 now. Thank you, Kevin Finch. Zindar V.
Oh yes, my 23.
Happy 23. There's not too many ways for black to deal with that. Queen c6 is one move. I mean, knight d5 takes, queen c7. There's also knight b6, rook b8. And then knight d5, take. I think I'll go for this. So rook b8, knight d5. And if takes, okay, now I could take this bishop. There's also c4. c4 is maybe a bit more dominant. Black can't castle because I take and fork. I can't take with knight. I could take with the bishop, but then I'll grab some nice space. So nice control in this position. And bishop d8's a move. I guess the threat is to take. And then e4 could be hanging. Although if takes, yeah, don't want to allow that. Knight b4 is a move. F3 is a move. Go for F3. Solid move. Just reinforcing. Now this move. I do have to watch my time. Sometimes with the 2-second increment, it can be easy to get complacent. Let's take with knight. So now it's an opposite color bishop position. Play b3. I think the goal is just to try and pile on this pawn. It's a backwards pawn, can't really move forwards. Knight f4 is an idea. Knight f4, queen d2. And taking is also maybe possible. Let's start with queen d2. So I'm threatening the fork. C file opens. It looks like I'll be almost taking over the C file. Maybe not quite though. Play a4. The idea is to play this and not allow this. And I eventually want to play this and then this. I have rook c6. And d6 could still be a target, like queen b4. Yeah, I'm going to cash in. Rook c8, rook c6. Can take the pawn probably. There's queen d4, king h1. I still have to be careful. I'm up 2 pawns here. And black has activity. It's looking good. Queen c2, I queen. Okay. First game, managed to not flag. Maybe there were improvements at some point. I think it was decently clean. Wait, I missed a royal fork? I threatened a fork. Let's see. Where did I miss it? Oh, I missed it here. Ah, I did miss it. Oh, how many people in chat spotted it? Maybe at least a few people. Oops. Yeah, it was a double blind spot. Let's see earlier too. So it's not a clean start to the game. Queen takes e5. Oh, so this is still theory. And taking is not a move that's ever been played in the Masters database. Knight c3, yeah, is a bit more standard. So the reason why is because queen a5, knight c3, and rather than taking, there's knight takes e4. I was going to take, takes, and bishop d2. I calculated this position and thought it's okay for white, but queen c4 is annoying, preventing castling. I guess black's doing fine. And then later, engine really likes c4 here. What if a6? Wow, queen a4. That's a nice idea. Not the most common like tactical motif, but it pins the rook and then threatens knight c7 with the discovered pin fork, discovered pork, because the queen would be pinned to the king from d7. And king d8, there's just bishop e6. So c4 sets up that whole idea. Like queen a4 appears to be a massive threat here. Yeah, we did eventually get a Marazzi bind. I mean, it was not the typical move order, but Marazzi bind usually refers to pawns on e4 and c4 against the Sicilian. And this is a good version for white. It could have been a really good version. Let's see later. So, okay, I don't think I was ever worse apart from the one moment in the opening. Okay. Let's move on. Can do another game. Playing pbkttc. These would not be the best Scrabble tiles. Very vowelless. Okay. I'll play e4 again. Are we going to play the same opening? Knight d4? Knight f3? Okay, a little bit different. This time black doesn't take the bishop. Knight d4 could lead to like early repetition. There's probably been a few GM games that have ended before move 10 in that line. But now we have a pretty typical, what do we call this? Scheveningen Sicilian? I think f4. I actually don't know the move. Queen d2. f4 could walk into queen b6. I'll play queen d2. Yeah, I really don't know like any theory here. But position looks pretty playable. Bishop f3 is pretty natural. Kind of leaning towards queen f2. Just to transfer the queen to the king side. Also creates a battery. And bishop e6 is not the most enticing move for me. It would hit the queen, but would usually eventually walk into knight d7. So I'm more inclined to try and attack on the king side. Like g7 could be a target. Maybe use a d-file. e5 is a looming idea. Yeah, I'll play queen g3. This discourages e5. Hey, Carlton Scarf. Gifting 5. I appreciate that. Thanks so much. Oh, I see the comment from Josh. Shortest word with the letters pbkttc is picket boat. A valid Scrabble word. Good to know. Okay, so I guess black's threatening b4, remove the knight and win the pawn. Although knight's pinned to g7, so it's not a huge concern. e5. I'll play king h1 first. Maybe a slow move. I was calculating this and then this. This might just lead to trades. Yeah, now I probably have to move the knight. There's still some attacking potential. F5 comes to mind. Maybe I can play queen h3. There's some funny lines. Knight d4 first. I'll try knight d4 first. There's some lines where I like sack a rook and then queen and then checkmate. It might be hard to set up though. Yeah. Maybe I should have started with queen h3. F5 is still a move. Takes, takes. Takes, takes. I'll be threatening a few different mates. I feel like I'm pretty committed to attacking here. Yeah, so if takes, I just take here. And, I mean, this is a line I was mentioning. I'm threatening this checkmate and this checkmate. And this almost checkmate. And if takes, it's made in 2. So I think white's completely winning now. And there's f6, best attempt. But then I'm trying to actually figure out what I would have done against f6. I think I'd take king f7, queen d5 is the simplest. Yeah, f6 takes. Oh, king f7, rook takes f6 also. A little bit better. Okay. Okay. That ended kind of quickly. Attack works out well. Yeah, queen d5 would have been a better option. Try and trade queens. It's already getting scary for black. So the line I wanted to point out was around here. I was close to playing queen h3. For some reason, the engine doesn't even mention queen h3. It says queen h4 is best. I was thinking queen h3, and then let's say the knight moves. There is queen takes h7, and this is a nice mating pattern. Oh no, my queen. Someone call an ambulance, but not for me. I was even thinking of, like, what did I do? I played knight d4 first. The thought crossed my mind of eventually like playing rook d1 here and then rook d2, and then saying, oh no, I'm getting forked. And then here, and then oh no, my rook, and then oh no, my queen. And this is a line where I sack the rook and the queen for mate. So it didn't quite happen. So wait, why does the engine not like queen h3 here after g6? It really likes queen h4, which is a bit less intuitive because it aligns with black's bishop. It seems like black would have more discoveries. h5. And black is better. So why after queen h4, h5? Oh, he hit the knight. That's why. Ah, I understand. The knight can't move. It can't, well, it can legally move, but if it moves to h5, there's queen takes h5. It's another queen sack for mate idea, because takes and then rook g3. And this is actually the best line for black. There's no other way to effectively defend. I mean, there's king here, but then it seems like white is just building up too much. So it's giving knight h5 takes and then f6. But then white's doing really well. e6 will hang after taking the bishop. What else do you like to do other than chess? I have different hobbies. I like Scrabble. I like hacky sack, bowling, taking walks, photography, ping pong, tennis, chess. Not quite boxing. I like unboxing things. I don't really do too much swimming these days. I could swim if I needed to. Like, I could probably tread water. I've never tried underwater chess. I know what it is, though. It's an interesting concept. So, should I do one more game? Let's do one more game. Gaining some rating. I'm going to play 3-0 because there is now less than 10 minutes until this tournament. Playing BlitzinTheory. Let's see how much Stafford Gambit theory they know. Or if they even want to go into the Stafford. Maybe. Okay, Stafford Gambit time. So I went back the pawn. Pretty sure I've had this position a good number of times before. A lot of games have gone down this line. White might be slightly better, but should be playable. I was maybe threatening rook takes g4 there with the pin. I'm hitting the knight. And there's this move. Hmm.
5 months.
Happy 5 months. Yo, boy Dennis. Welcome back. Yeah, bishop c8. Yeah, b6 too. Position looks a little bit shaky. I think I'll play b6. Takes, I'll be hitting a2. A funny idea, f5. After takes, it's defended. The trade would unleash the rook. So at first it looked like the g-pawn was hopeless. And now I'm threatening the fork. Yeah, tricky position. Trying to break through. And white already has the passed pawn. Okay, this is a pawn sacrifice. But now I have a pretty strong passed pawn. Takes, or yeah, there I take. Threatening rook f2. Wait, I could just play, wait a minute. Should take my time here. If I just play this, I think it's just winning. So I'm hitting c2 and the queen. I cover e8. I was very close to taking, allowing the rook ending. But this looks a bit more promising. Okay. Got the Stafford Gambit win. First of the stream. Yeah, I mean, obviously it's a dubious opening. I have to play the Stafford Gambit with caution. My opponent went into the line, which, I mean, I've probably had this at least a dozen times online. Or about 5 dozen times online. This position. Yeah, most people play g3 here, which allows queen takes g3. The best move is actually bishop e6, and then if queen e2, I can still take. And then there's some lines where I'll get 2 rooks for the queen. But the endgame we got was interesting. And white was a little bit better. Can kind of see by the engine graph. Oh, white was a lot better. So I played f5. Oh, white could play e4. E4 actually wins a pawn. Because if I trade, I lose g4 and then e4. But after g3, that gave me time to consolidate. And then, yeah, the breakthrough happened pretty quickly. White had to play d5 to get counterplay. Tricky line, though, because, I mean, this looks terrifying for white. So what's the idea? How does white draw? Take and then take. Ah, white just softs a pawn. And if king b8... There's a few ways to draw. Rook takes e7 apparently works. Oh, that's funny. That's a crazy line. Because if I queen here... Well, first of all, if I take the rook, it's mate. Because queen d7, queen b7. And if I queen, then white has nothing better than to force perpetual. Rook b7, king a8, and then rook a7. There's also queen d7. And then maybe I have to force perpetual by sagging one of the queens. Okay. Yeah, crazy things could have happened. Oh, welcome back, that Chi-Town dude. Happy 40 months. So, okay, let's move on to the tournament. It starts pretty soon. It's a 57-minute tournament. Ooh, StephenWilly and Sultai. Okay, some familiar names. There was a one stream not too long ago. I was playing Sultai, like so many games in the pool. Oh, Carlton Scarf is British.
10.
And it's midnight.
9,
well, have a good night.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Okay,
2.
time to start.
1, 0.
So I think what I'll do this tournament is mix up the openings. I'll play a different opening every game. Start this one with a Sicilian. Have the Alapin Sicilian. What do I want to do? Is Queen D8 a move? Queen D8 might be too soon, but okay, now knight D5. Just different move order. I take here. Ooh, that's a move. I think I'm already like in a lot of trouble here. I have this. Maybe I can crawl my way out. Interesting. Wow. There. I have to go for this. Not super pleasant though. I take here. It's not looking good. There. Oh no, there's takes with check. I take here. Actually, let's go for this. Okay, I'm down a bishop for a pawn. Down a bit of time. I'll try and fight. Oh, okay, there goes my rook. Not the best start. What to do? Yeah, StephenWilly does have a good record against me. Got in trouble like quickly in the opening there. Okay, top 70, but tied for last place. What to do? Do I try and win the tournament? Okay, I'll berserk and we'll maybe have a different opening. Okay, some sort of London, except... Oh, is my opponent playing the cow? My opponent is playing the cow. Let's try and punish the cow. Although it's only half of a cow. If here, there's this. I'm not actually winning. Am I winning a piece? B4 coming. Yeah, I'll be winning the knight. Could take on B5. Might be just better to trade queens and then take back. F5, knight G5. Might be cases where I can trap the bishop. I'm threatening the fork, which black allows. Yeah, I think this wins more material. I'll be hitting the knight too. Okay. Defend the pawn. And this first. And now I'm trapping the bishop. Almost. Okay, I have 28 seconds. Hopefully will be enough time. King D2, I'll take the pawn. Okay, that's another free rook. As mate next move. Not your typical mating pattern. Okay. So we got the berserk win. I'll try and build a streak here. Yeah, I'm not sure what the other half of that opening was. Okay, I gotta play H5. Played this other day. It has some fun properties to it. Pushing pawns. I still want to get a knight to F3. Easier said than done. Okay, so I'm winning the pawn here. I'm looking for tactics, like knight g2. It might be better just to leave the knight there. Threaten c2 now. Okay, now I'll take and then take and then take and then
26
have power.
lamps.
Hey, it's Bob. Welcome back. Happy 26. Hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing as well as my horsies. Thinking about this move, takes and then, like, do I have a strong enough discovery? Maybe not. There's also this move. So I'm going to defend. I'll just defend with f5. I'm looking for the put away, but that's not so simple. Maybe rook c8 coming. Trying to build a pressure.
Happy birthday to subscribing to Eric.
Oh, thank you, Tateward. Happy birthday. Okay, we're trading queens, which I would have liked to keep queens on the board. But there's still pressure. And there's king d2 here. Maybe white's still surviving. Yeah, king d2. Maybe I'll play this move. If it takes, I take this bishop. Setting up bishop h6. Actually wondering, maybe it makes sense to start with this. I do allow white to defend, but then e4. I take away the d2 square from the king. If king d4, I have bishop g7. Wow. It's so close to checkmate now. Rook there. Okay, let's take. Man, threatening mate in 1. King has walked into the wrong neighborhood. Okay. A funny finish. So we've had Alapin Sicilian facing half a cow. We had the Lasker Simul Special with g3 h5. Let's play in English. Or let's play in Orthoschnapp. Orthoschnapp Gambit. Oh, thanks for the fun mate bits. Alyssa TTV. Okay. I might go like super aggressive here. I might even castle queenside. A risky way of playing. Trying to set up knight g5. If h6 is mate in 2. Okay, mate in 2. It's an easily overlooked thing, like bishop h7 check.
Have you ever seen a game with 3 or more brilliant moves in a row?
Probably. Although I don't really use a feature on chess.com too often to identify brilliant moves. But there's definitely been games where there's a lot of cool moves back to back. It would be cool to maybe like scour through my games, see how many I've had in a row. Okay. So quick win. Wait, what? The game started immediately. A new opponent. This time I'm playing against in English. Looks like we'll transpose into Queen's Gambit. G3. I think I can play C5 here. Yeah, I'm going to take over the center right away. Kick the knights around. Maybe H5. A very aggressive way of playing. Again, this might backfire or it might pay off. The plan's to take and then play bishop H3. Try and remove the defender. There's D3 now. Yeah, white might be having to sack material here. If takes, I'll take the rook. Now I'm wondering, take the bishop first. Queen H6. Queen takes, I check and then fork. Knight takes. Start with a check. Castle. I'm threatening this now. Oh, I'm also threatening to take and then fork. If king here, maybe I have this. Just attack the pin a piece. Oh, the rook was hanging too, but and this works probably even better. The rook is still hanging, the queen's hit. If takes, I fork and then take, and then rook's still hanging in the end. Okay, aggressive play pays off. I'll keep it going. So again, I'm trying to play a different opening every game. So if there's any openings people want to see, feel free to shout them out. I'll play a bird. Because a bird is a bird. I don't usually play this version of the bird when I do play the bird. But it looks fun. Wow. Go after this pawn. I'm going to play a5. At b5, I probably sack. It's risky. But again, risks have paid off so far. Queen c6, I fork. In this line, I'll probably go for a6. Takes, we can trade. This is a mate in one threat. A weird mating pattern with a bishop, pawn, and knight potentially lined up on the A file. I mean, this looks pretty good. Yeah, let's just go for this. I'm not taking the rook because I think my bishop's more valuable than the rook. And there's this sign. Oh, the king is almost smothered. Okay, let's deliver the fork. The queen is smothered. Oh. Okay, let's take the rook first. The queen's still trapped. Then I'll make another queen. I save the knight first? I might as well. For a moment I thought black can castle, but black's already castled queenside this game. So castling kingside is probably not legal. Knight's gonna blockade my pawn. Or not. Okay. That was a funny game. Yeah, somehow I got a pretty quick attack there. Maybe black should have played king b6. But then I can take and still go for bishop a5. Okay, tied for first. Can you do some meta Hikaru opening with b3? Yeah, maybe I'll play b3 or b6. I'll play b6. I'll have a reverse Nimzowitsch. e6, b6. Playing this because I want to trade bishops. Maybe not the smartest idea. King f8. Yeah, I do have to be careful. Hitting the pawn. Yeah, this is a more positional game on my part. I'm trying to just get a stable structure. Maybe c5. Let's play this first. Yeah, preparing b5. Oh, there's queen. Okay, queen e7, I have queen d8. The queen can't really come in. Yeah, I'm trying to force a queen trade. Can I trap the queen? I think I'm trapping the queen now. Queen c6. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm close, though. There. Okay, now this forces a queen trade. Okay. A nice way to finish things. Oh, I was playing Fab Devs. Good game, Fab Devs. Yeah, it feels like White played the opening well. But then somehow like the attack couldn't get going. Okay. See if I can maintain the lead. Let's play knight c3. I've been cycling through a lot of the first moves. e4. Not sure what this opening is called. I mean, we might be transposing into something. Do I just alien Gambit? It's not even a Carol Khan, but I'm doing the alien Gambit against whatever this is. It's probably a slightly worse version, but maybe I can still make it work. It's alien Gambit time. So I'm down a piece for a pawn. Go for this and probably 95. It is risky though. Interesting. Play c3. Yeah, it's really going for the long-term alien Gambit compensation. g6 is weak. Oh, that's a playable move though, because takes. If I take, I lose the bishop. So now, black is left with the bishop and rook attacked. I should probably take the rook. There's some argument to keep it though, or to keep the bishop. Yeah, I'll play g4. I feel like this is what Woody Alien would do. Especially with black's light squares. Imagine it's a very common theme in the Alien Gambit to keep this bishop. And now both bishops are doing work. I mean, there's this check and then this check. Very close to mate. Check. So king here takes. I'm not sure if it was actually mating though. Was it mating? No, white's not winning in this position. It looks bad for black at first glance, but king g8 and if I take, there's rook takes. And then black's better here. So I would have had to like still play precisely. Okay. Because the alien Gambit might be dubious, but it's very intimidating. It doesn't happen too often. Alright, I'm playing the person in second place. I'll play e4. Actually, let's play it ready. A solid opening. Haven't played it yet. Play b3. Okay, so it's like a King's Indian type thing. Yeah, I'm playing a little bit passively. Play e4. So maybe I can be a bit more active soon. Play this first. That's a good move. Not the move I wanted to play. Here I'll sack. Gotta move quicker too. Oops! Okay, I hung mate in one. Opponent missed it. We both missed it. And luck is on my side right now. Gotta make the most of it. Oh, that's a good move. I'm still in a lot of danger. Okay, opponent hangs a queen. My opponent just didn't see this diagonal for a few moments this game. Now the bishop and rook are both attacked. So I should have enough time to win. I wonder what the accuracy score for this game will be. It's got to be very low. Invade with the rooks now. Yeah, will it be above 50%?
Thank you for having the heart of a teacher. Love the content.
Oh, thank you, Sababa Banji. Welcome back. Okay. I did not deserve to win that game. Oh. Oh, my pleasure. Mating threat says thanks for the ready. Yeah, when this move is played, like, it forks to queen and mate. I have to take it. Hey, I played perfectly. For the last, whatever, like 10 moves of the game. But the first 30 moves, oh dear. Thank you, New Illusionist, with the first time prime. Yeah, I guess when Black played this move, their idea was to attack the queen and prepare the maneuver, not realizing there was a mate threat. It's taking a while for the engine to crunch through. Can I refresh? No! Now it has to restart? Wait. I just want to see the number. Huh. That's weird. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's still crunching. Currently at 81%. Hey, it's a chess nerd. Shout out to the chess nerd. Thanks for the raid. If you're just joining, I just played a chess game. And I was white. We got to this position. There were a lot of blunders. Oh, wait a minute. No, we got to this position. My opponent played knight g4. I played queen e1. And my opponent showed some mercy and played knight e5. Okay, 73%. That's definitely on the lower end of my accuracy score. So let's keep it going. Also, if you're just joining, playing the hourly Super Blitz Arena, there's 20 minutes left. If you want to join the tournament, link is in the chat. Oh, I was the one. I had 83%. Oh, so my opponent had the 70-something percent. Okay, I misread that. All right, let's keep it going. I'll play an Alekhine. Yeah, every game, it's a new opening. Maybe I'll go for the O'Sullivan. Or the Squirrel. Squirrel is a slightly dubious opening. Yeah, I guess I have to play this. Yeah, the squirrel is kind of like a cow. Slightly different animal. Okay, I'm going to try and be aggressive here. Maybe knight h4 and castle queenside. I mean, white's ready to pawn storm, so I have to be careful. This is maybe an option. There's also this move. Yeah, let's sack the knight. Objectively, it maybe is not the best. I think I'll hold on to the bishop. f6. Idea is to play g5. I'll be happy if white takes the pawn. Okay, I'm happy now. Happiness achieved. But am I happy? Play this. And the H file's open. I did lose casting rights. Threading e4. Oh dear. Oh no, everything's dissolving. I think I'm losing here. I'm definitely losing. There's one check. Have to pre-move this. Oh no. Oh, okay. Good game. My luck ran out, yeah. I played the squirrel. Oh no, my rating. Lichess does call this a squirrel, by the way. It's not the best opening, but sometimes a creature that's hard to control. Okay, so still in the lead, but it's kind of close. A few players close behind. Oh, shall I play the orangutan? I just start playing animal openings. Or the Grand Prix. Yeah, maybe I'm due for like a more normal opening. Okay. Play e4. Okay, well, now we have a Nimzowitsch, so I don't know if this Gambit has a name, but it looks interesting. Yeah, this bishop can't easily develop. Oh, but I lost another pawn. Alright, life will go on. Yeah, I'm playing kind of recklessly here. And maybe it will pay off. Losing another pawn. So I'm hitting the knight. I think I'll just sack all my pawns. I've already sacked 3. The more pawns that are lost, the more files open. There goes another pawn. Or that pawn. I didn't even see that pawn. And now at least I cut off the queen. Develop the knight. Oh, that was a bad move. Okay. My first time winning a pawn this game. On a7. Will it be enough? There. Let's play this. A good move. To go for this. Simultaneously preventing mate and threatening knight d6. Actually, I might be threatening rook a3 as well. Oh, that's a good move. Oh, that's a really good move. Nice move. I'm in trouble. I couldn't take the queen. Oh no. Queen takes pawn. It's stalemate. Oh no, my king. Okay. Go. Hey, thanks for the raid. Jadrez Total TV. I sacrificed too many things there. Oh, welcome to the Brazilian people. You're tuning in just in time for the finale to this tournament. I've been playing a little bit recklessly, but we're having fun. Have a Scandi. First Scandi of the stream. A Scandinavian declined. Okay, continuing with some aggressive play.
Hooray.
Hooray. Thank you, fine Brian. The knight is almost trapped. Now I'm attacking both knights. There's bishop tension. This knight defends f7, which is nice. Okay. I'm going for the kill. Probably want to play bishop c5 next. Oh, wow. Okay, I guess we'll trade queens. Ooh. Actually, this is probably more accurate. Forking the rooks. Okay, no time to waste. I'm down, or I'm behind by 4 points. This player is on a berserking streak. Oh, we might play, actually. Probably would be a good thing if we play. Oh no, they're in the midst of a game. Ah. Interesting. Okay, next opponent. Grand Prix attack. I think 3 Alloway was asking for it earlier. Here we go. Play bishop b5. Yeah, with the pawn committed to e6, bishop's not as good as on c4. So there's a few ways to play such an opening. One is positionally, which I'm starting with. But I probably want to be aggressive soon. Yeah, I'm sacking this pawn. Opponent doesn't take it. Wow. Let's take again. Hmm. So I'm preventing knight c6. Queen d7, I have knight c5. Oh, that's interesting. Black wanted to remove the pawn to get in this move. But now I'm threatening to remove the knight and then get in this move. Yeah, I'm just sacking the rook. The hope is to have one more game after this. That's not so clear. Might have to under-promote to knight. There. Okay, let's do this, and then I'll win the queen. Okay. Okay, getting close. Oh, so this person lost. Are we gonna play each other? Oh, it's really close. Yeah, we play each other. I'm in a must-win situation. Play reverse Grand Prix. Or reverse close Sicilian. It's looking good now. Hmm. They're defending. Going for mating ideas. I'm mating. Okay. There we go. Oh, that was a good fight. I think that clinches the tournament win. Pairings are closed. So assuming the other people don't catch up. Okay. Kind of a messy tournament. My opponent really fought back that last game. Had a good opening, and then what was probably better towards the end. Yeah, this last game, I imagine it's probably a roller coaster engine graph. We can take a look. Hey, thank you, 3 Alloway, gifting 10. Do appreciate it. Yeah, 14 games total. Different opening every game. If this goes on YouTube, I'll timestamp the whole tournament, every game, every opening. Yeah, this was like a weird roller coaster because I I had a hard time like breaking through. I wanted to play g5, but there's always this knight h5 move. And then eventually I got g5, but it wasn't so great. Like white got the h-file. At some point I just blundered this pawn. Why is this a mistake? Oh, f3, kicking the knight and winning the pawn. A lot of blunders from both of us this game. Wait, white's winning here. Ah, white had rook d7. But white was going for these checks. Didn't find rook d7, and now black is mating by force. Wow. Yeah, this graph is like a probably very unsafe roller coaster ride. I wonder how many blunders I made today. There should be like some stats on each chat that just tells you the number of blunders you made in the past day. The engine is still crunching. Okay, tournament's over. Not sure if I may have lost a little bit of rating. Yeah, I lost 23 points. Had some fun though. So, yeah, still waiting to see the accuracy number. Wait, it just went from 47% to 100%. But there must be some bug with the crunching through. Yeah, I think the analysis runs like server side, so sometimes it's slower if there's more demand. Yeah, this is maybe not the most serious, I don't know, does serious imply accurate? I was trying to take it seriously towards the end. Okay, I'll leave it running in the background. What to do now? Should I do drawback chess? Drawback chess. Let me do one puzzle racer. Just a quick thing to do before I switch over. Hey, it's Collegiate Chess League. I assume that was Joe Brune. Or maybe Max. Shout out to Collegiate Chess League. I was on their channel recently for a nice podcast interview. Ooh, Spirit Airlines is here. Spirit Airlines is like a specialist at this game. So, okay, I've made the board smaller so hopefully people can see the racing.
10,
There we
9,
go.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
What is this? Oh, we trapped the knight. Oh, wow, I feel really slow. Okay, let's speed things up. Haven't done this in a while. Oops. Hey, it's another raid. Hello, everyone. It's Nemo. What's up, Nemo? If you're just joining, I'm trying to solve puzzles at a fast pace. No time to look at chat. Do. Skip. Okay, free queen. I'm struggling. Okay, knight f4. Take. Okay, I got to 74. Spirit Airlines at 92. Oh, man. Welcome in, everyone. We've got a lot of raids today. Collegiate Chess League. Nemo. Was Nemo doing commentary for the league? Maybe it just ended around the same time. We had the chess nerd from earlier. Oh, someone says yes. Yeah, if you're just joining, I played like a 1 hour Blitz tournament. I was waiting for the game to review of my at least the last game of my Blitz tournament. Had kind of a topsy-turvy game. 7 blunders from both of us. So how about this? How about we do one more puzzle racer? Create a new link here. So click the link in chat if you want to join. And then I'll probably do some drawback chess to wrap things up.
10,
So
9,
try and stay
8,
focused.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Whoa, it's Ben and Karen. Where are all these raids coming from? It's like the 3rd raid in a short amount of time. Again, if you're just joining, I just started this puzzle racer run. I'm trying to do puzzles quickly here. Bishop here. Take and check. Save the queen. Maiden 2. Doe. Take the rook. Check, take, and take. Queen here probably. We trap the queen? What is this? Skip? Okay. I don't know what the move was there. Oops. Mate, win the queen. Take the queen. Oh, take here, it's mate. Check. Doe. Got to 83. Spirit Airlines at 98. Wow. Okay. Oh, Ben and Karen saying, when this is over, can I paste a game in chat? Amazing game. Sure. Feel free to paste the game in chat. Share a link or a URL. I think you're a mod, so it should allow links. In the meantime, am I about to get rickrolled? In the meantime, let me switch it over to drawback chess. This is my newest favorite variant. Okay, Victorian Open. Let's do some reaction. Import game. Okay, so let me give some context. I see the link as well. I got the PGN. So, who is talking? Is it Ben or Karen? I feel like it's probably Ben. Saying amazing game from viewer today. Okay, so this is a viewer game. Most amazing game I've seen maybe ever. Oh, it's Ben. Okay. Okay, so I haven't peeked at the notation. I've hidden it. So all I know is it's 27 moves. And I don't even know who wins. It's the most amazing game you've ever seen, and you're underselling it. Wow. Okay. Oops, I don't want to create spoilers. Here we go. Wait, use a link. Why use a link? Wait, this is a different game though, right? Oh, it only pasted the first half. Ah, so this is only the first half of the game. Oh, maybe there's a character limit in Twitch chat. Okay. Here, bear with me one moment. Okay. So the game is 64 moves. Okay. Someone says, don't trust Ben. I feel like Ben is very trustworthy. Yeah, in Ben we trust. Also, when you say don't trust Ben and Ben's a mod, Ben has full power to ban or time out people who say those sort of things. So anyway, let's look at this game. Opponent versus Uguay. E4. Again, this is the most amazing game that Ben has ever seen. So players are rated 1562 and 1782. Starting out with the Sicilian. I've played this position from both sides. Taimano Sicilian. Knight b5, okay. So this is a line. There's a tricky line, bishop e3 here. Yeah, this is actually a very tricky line if white plays bishop b6, which white does. Okay. Takes. Takes. It's been a while since I've like even seen this line. Black has to be really careful because now this is a threat. And as far as I know, bishop b4 is probably the best move, which black plays. The idea is to play bishop a5. And then there's a line knight c7, queen takes c7. So yeah, it's an interesting transformation, but I've seen all of this before. This is part of my black repertoire. Black has 3 minor pieces against a queen. Queen and pawn for 3 minor pieces. Wait, is it possible that I played this game? Real quick. Okay, I'll leak notation momentarily. Yeah, I've had this position once. Long time ago. Oh, I've also had this position. I mean, I've had this position 5 times with black too. But maybe it's just a coincidence. Ben says this was played over the board last year. So it's probably not that Ben is trolling me by just sharing one of my own games. Unless there's going to be some weird plot twist. No troll. Okay. So queen g4. Yeah, this is still theory. When I was younger, I had a book on the Taimanov. It was by Delchev. I'm pretty sure Delchev recommended like some novelty in this position. There's some cool idea to play bishop e5. I mean, the main move is g6, I'm pretty sure. Or king f8. Yeah. Bishop e5. So this is definitely not one of my games because I wouldn't play king f8. Bishop e5 is like, I think I don't know, modern theory, or at least a move that gives black the best winning chances. The idea is after f4, Black doesn't move the bishop. Black plays knight f6, counterattacking the queen, allowing white to take on g7. And then it's crazy because the bishop, knight, and rook all seem to be in danger. But black has a move knight h5. I know I'm getting a little bit sidetracked from the actual game, but I figured I'd share my knowledge here. And knight h5 hits the queen. It double attacks the queen, so white has no time to take the bishop. It also helps defend the rook through X-ray vision. And it's going to win the pawn next move. It's a fork of the queen and pawn. Oh, it's not Ben trolling, it's Karen trolling. Oh, okay. Thanks for the clarification. Anyway, so this is my opening prep from the black side, but none of that happened because black played king f8. And now the game continues, looks normal. Queen retreats, h5, castle. Wow, g5. So black's going for the attack. I mean, it's an interesting imbalance. I think a lot of inexperienced players might prefer the queen. But in general, 3 minor pieces are probably preferable, even preferable to queen and pawn. It's a situation where you can't really just trust the point value that queen and pawn is 10 and knight and 2 bishops is 9. So let's see what happens. a4, b6, b4, bishop b7. Okay. I like the bishops combining with a pawn storm. Oh, thank you, Axer Typo, for updating the stream title. Yeah, I continually get sidetracked. We went from like Blitz tournament to Puzzle Racer to almost Drawback chess, but now to reacting to Ben's game, or Ben's viewer's game. Okay, b5, knight moves, looking nice. All right, knights, pawns, and bishops are set up. c4, knight f4, or as Ben would say, knife f4. Don't sue me. Queen b2, king e7, delayed bomb cloud, preparing to get the rook into play. Ooh, but white's pawn storming on the queen side. Sacks the c pawn to push the b pawn. Bishop b8, now the rook is kind of stuck. White continues with the pawn storm. Rook g8, rook d1. Black wins the pawn on e4. a6. Okay, so the bishop's attacked. Oh, these pawns are looking menacing. Knight c3. Leaving the bishop hanging. Counterattacking the rook. The knight's not defended, but if the queen takes the knight, there's a fork. It's also discovery against g2. So what's happening? As Ben would say, I'm too old for this. This position hurts my head. Can white just take the bishop? White doesn't take the bishop. White just moves the bishop to attack the rook. Now the rook, bishop, and knight are all hanging. But it's black's move. Knight's not takeable. Black gives a check. King f1. Bishop takes g2, almost checkmate. The king has to move to e1. Knight g1, threatening knight f3 checkmate. Oh no, my rook. White can't take it because checkmate. Wow, knight g1. It's usually a white knight on g1, at least earlier. But now it's an imposter knight. So king d2, the king's escaping. Bishop e5. Oh no, my bishop. But if takes it, again, it's a fork. It's also a skewer. The rook is left hanging, the knight is left hanging, but the queen's attacked. White saves the queen. And then bishop c6 attacking the queen again. Black loses a pawn with check, but bishop d6 hits the queen. Saves the king. Queen moves. Knight f3. So black's keeping the initiative here. King c1. Now black saves the rook, and all of a sudden, all of black's pieces are like happy. But white still has these pawns. Is white gonna fork? Probably not, because the bishop can take and unleash the check. So king b1. Always play king b1. f5. Yeah, black wanted to play this move, but the bishop would take it. So f5 shuts in this bishop on h7. White sacrifices the rook, because what else to do? Probably a Gotham chess viewer. Black doesn't take the rook, because why not check first? And then takes the rook. But now it's black's king who is needing to find a square. Okay, finding safety. So what's the material? I can't even count. So black has a pawn, two knights, and a rook for a queen. So black's looking good here. But white forks the rooks. But black saves this rook and gives a check. And now the queen's hit again. The rook is left hanging. What's happening here? White queens. Doesn't take the rook, but queens with check. Black doesn't take the queen. Ah, because if you take the queen, there's some issue like king here and then check. Okay. So black just leaves a queen on the board. But both queens are hanging. The queen can't give a check without allowing rook takes queen. So queen takes a8. Wins the rook but loses this queen. King b3. Can black force a checkmate? Rook c3, king b2. It's looking close. King is slipping away though. The king returns to the homeland, e1. Black has run out of checks, but is maybe threatening some checks. But black allowed this move, which white finds. But if queen takes rook, there's a fork again. White takes a rook. Black wins back the queen. And now the dust is settling, but there's still some dust. What just happened? There's been so many like different material imbalances. King f7. Ah, king f7 trying to trap the bishop. So after white queens, the bishop takes. Black traps the bishop. And then the position simplifies. And this is probably a draw objectively. Game ends in a draw. Wow. Thanks for sharing. I don't know if I'll ever see like a more spectacular game. I feel like I just glazed over it too. Like I didn't really show too many side variations. But what a game. What was the backstory? Who played this game? Someone named Uguay and someone named Opponent. Wait, is Uguay, is that Pig Latin? For Woog. I don't know what that means. I feel like turning on the engine would be like a disservice to this game. But anyway, maybe do I put this on YouTube? Let me know your thoughts about this game. Oh, Ben says too many errors for engines. Yeah, so this is not an engine game. This is maybe two humans who were We're being very creative. I don't know anything about Kung Fu Panda, but maybe that's a reference. This is definitely not the game I played. Yeah. I mean, I've played the opening of this game before, but I would have remembered it if I played such a game. Apparently it was an over-the-board game too. I think Ben mentioned earlier. So kudos to both players who played this game. I mean, it takes two to make a masterpiece. And this was probably beyond a masterpiece. Maybe it was an amateur piece, but it was still beautiful. Or maybe a Canada masterpiece, yeah. Okay. I don't think anything will ever like top this game. I feel like I have to end the stream now and just appreciate the beauty. Do people still want me to do drawback chess? Oh yeah, Alekhine would be thrilled to make a video about this game. Oh, people are saying yes to drawback chess. One person says, what's drawback chess? Okay. I'll do at least one game of drawback chess. Yeah, if I do put this on YouTube, I imagine Ben will have his own video about this game on YouTube. So that will be linked below. Be sure to click on it. Subscribe to Ben and Karen, one of the OGs of the chess world. Okay, it's time for drawback chess. If you don't know what drawback chess is, you're about to find out. It's a new variant. The website is drawbackchess.com. And yeah, the game starts with both players having a drawback that's hidden to the opponent. So my drawback is called Fischer Random. On or before move 20, all your remaining non-pawn pieces must be on your home row, on a square that it could not have started on. I've had this one before. This is gonna be difficult, but maybe it'll be possible. So basically, if move 20 arrives and I don't satisfy this condition, I lose. And here's a timer. I have 19 turns remaining. Oh dear. So probably I want a castle. I'm playing 92 because I'm envisioning... What am I envisioning? I'm envisioning the knight will come here. My bishop will come here. Yeah, I think I know what to do here. Oh no, don't trade with me. Wait, I have to be really careful. I have 16 turns remaining. I could also try and trade off pieces. Because it's just my remaining pieces have to be on a different square. But I still have a plan. Bishop e2, So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I'm 11 moves away from achieving my Fischer random setup. It's not going to be pretty, though. Oh, it's really not going to be pretty. Castle. I'm just losing this pawn. I am playing against a real opponent. It might be an elephant. Okay, so I satisfied these pieces. I was hoping my opponent would have some drawback where they can't move into the center, but clearly not. I have 12 turns remaining. Well, there goes my center pawns. But I've satisfied these pieces now. Now I just have to... Wait. How to do this? I have to get the knight to c1, so probably d2. I'm gonna play b4. I have 10 turns remaining. I could play a3. Just defend the pawn. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'll have three free moves to make. Assuming my opponent doesn't hurt me too much. Okay. Making progress. Just making sure. Yeah, all these pieces are not on their starting squares. Except this one. Oh, that's kind of annoying. I guess if black wants to take the bishop, I'm okay with that. I'll just return. Oh. Black's threatening checkmate in 1. Let's play g3. Yeah, let's not mess with that. 4 turns remaining. I'm two moves away from achieving what I want to achieve. Okay, well, there goes my rook, but there we go. But what's going to happen now? On or before move 20? Did I achieve it? Still says 2 turns remaining. Oh, success. Let's go. Okay. I achieved it. Now I can just play normal chess. What is this position? I'm already down 2 pawns. My rook is trapped. But it's time to fight back. I think the first order of business will be to... What do I want to do? Probably defend the pawn. Play rook b3. Okay, I'm winning this pawn. That's a nice pawn to win. That's still a really ugly position. Could maybe go for f4. Go for rook. What to do here? f4. The problem is takes, queen b6. I have c3. Let's go for this. And knight found a nice home. Now I can save the rook, maybe. Wow. I got forked. It's not the end of the world. Actually, this is fine. I just won a pawn. And now I'm winning a knight. Yeah, everything's fine now. Pieces are coming to life. I'm up material. I have a fork. Okay. There we go. Mission accomplished. So my opponent's drawback was Spice of Life. You can't move the same piece type. Oh, you can't move the same piece type twice in a row. Ah. Oh, that's tricky then. Well, that doesn't explain why they didn't save their knight, though. Because they could have moved the knight. So that just means you can't move like a pawn twice in a row, or a knight twice in a row, or a bishop twice in a row. So you can't even move this bishop and then this bishop. Did you like your drawback? I liked it. Yeah, that was a fun one. I'll give a thumbs up. So again, this is called drawbackchess.com. Completely free to play. You don't need an account. I'll do one more. Back to lobby. Join queue. Okay. Fixation. Once you move a particular pawn, you cannot move another pawn until you move a non-pawn piece. Oh dear. Once you move a particular non-pawn piece, you cannot move another non-pawn piece until you move a pawn. I'm so confused. Let's just move a pawn and see what happens. Can I move this pawn? No. So I basically have to alternate between pawns and non-pawns. I feel like this probably could have been described better. Yeah, I think it's just alternating. I feel like there was a drawback that had this in a better language. Not sure though. Oh, I can move the same piece. Wait. Ah, I see. So I can still move the bishop if I want. But I don't want to. I'll just play hippo. Okay. So it's a little bit different than alternating. If I want to move the bishop again, I can. So it is a little bit different. Yeah, that took a moment to understand. I think the key word is another. I can't move this, but I can move this. Yeah, it is slightly better than the alternating drawback. Because on my next move, I can move any pawn or this knight if I want to. Yeah, that would be really bad if I run out of pawn moves. I'm just realizing. Or someone in chat is just realizing. Oh, man. Yeah, I have to be very careful not to trade too many pawns. Oh, so my king can move again. Not sure if I actually want my king there, though. So if I play this, f4, and black takes, I can't take back with a pawn. I have to take back with a non-pawn. Yeah, let's just move the king back. Yeah, it's gonna be weird to make progress here. I feel like I maybe should have not played that move. Too late now. Okay, I'm gonna get ready for f4. Yeah, I can't take back. And the pawn I just moved no longer exists, so I have to move a non-pawn. Okay, now I can move one of the pawns. Probably want to open the G file. Yeah, I have my bishop. It's going to be tricky to actually win the game, though. Like, to create a mating attack. Ah, so if the knight moves, it's good that I can move my queen. Because I just moved my queen. Yeah, so if I want to, I could move the queen again. Maybe I do. And there's also this move. But then the danger is black plays this. Oh, there's a funny line, though. Let me go for this. If takes, I can take this way. I'm taking some risk. Like, we're entering very tactical territory. And it could easily backfire. Well, okay. GG. It's fortunate my queen could move there. Opponent's drawback was simplifier. If you capture a piece... if you can capture a piece with a piece of lesser or equal value, you must. Ah, so f5 was actually just a winning move. Because my opponent had to simplify. Ah. I mean, I had no idea what my opponent's drawback was, but that worked out as well as it could have. I was calculating the line knight h5 takes, I lose my queen, but I can keep moving the pawn until it becomes a queen, basically. That was a funny line. So I guess an important point is with all the games in drawback chess, the game doesn't end in checkmate. The game ends by capturing the king. So it's possible to leave your king hanging. So hopefully that makes sense. Yeah, I'm not sure. Like, this line is probably not the best for white. Like, if knight h5, if it were normal chess, it'd be better to move the queen rather than take the bishop. Because I'd lose the queen, but win bishop, pawn, and rook. But then lose this pawn. Is there a curve to learning your opponent's drawback? Maybe. Yeah, I don't usually even try and like guess my opponent's drawback because there's so many. Sometimes it might be potentially obvious, but I think most of the times it's just very difficult to guess. Okay, do I do one more? One more. Back to lobby. Join queue. Okay. 2 steps forward, 1 drawback. If you move forward 2 moves in a row, you must move backwards on the next. Oh dear. I mean, I'm going to have to move forward in the opening. Wait a minute. If I make another pawn move, do I just lose? I think I do. Because then I can't physically move backward on the next. So I have to at least like develop. Yeah, I have to move backward now. Wait a minute. Okay, now I can play this. Oh, this is... Am I about to lose? I have this move. But then this... I have to move backward. Wait, this is so difficult. I'm just realizing like how bad this is. I'm really struggling here. I should have like come up with a better opening. Maybe I can play like sideways moves. I want to give a check because a check will give me an excuse to move backwards. When I first saw this, I didn't think it would be so bad, but this is like really bad. Okay, now at least, yeah, black's in check. And then I'll retreat the queen. It's going to be so hard to develop like anything. Might as well play b4. If takes, I can take, and that's not a backwards move. That's just a sideways move. I'm playing bishop a3 because I want to play bishop b2 next. This is my life now. It's so hard to avoid the consecutive forwards moves. Because I have to move pawns forward to develop the pieces. And like bishops and knights naturally develop forwards. So I basically just have to weather the next few moves. Like at least I develop my bishop and my queen. We're 12 moves into the game. I could develop the knight now. Yeah, this actually makes some sense. So I hit the queen and I prepare a backwards knight move. Maybe I'll play king d1. And king d1 would avoid... I could play a4 too. Oh no. I mean, now I can't move forward. I can't even move sideways. I have to move backward. Oh wait, my queen's attacked. I almost didn't see that. I can't even... I have to play like queen d1. Ah, this is bad. Yeah, normally I'd be able to take and then take and be okay, but... Okay, I'm in trouble now. Opponent's taking a lot of time, though. Play this move. Attempting to trap the bishop. That's not good. Play this. Yeah, my whole position's dissolving. Okay. Interesting. I win the knight. I have to move backwards again? I mean, my king is the only thing that can move backwards. Ah, because I took the pawn and played king e2. Yeah. Okay, so I'm down a full rook. Wait, what? Okay. Well, this gives me hope. I wonder if my opponent has some, like, capture deficiency. Capture drawback. Wait, this is turning around. I want to set up the checkmates, but I have to be careful with... Yeah, it looks like if my opponent can capture, they have to capture. But I don't want to take here because after takes, I can't take back because I just made a forward move. So let's take here first. Now I can take. Wait. Where'd my king come from? G2 to F1. No, I have to move here. Or no, I could have taken. Well, now I can take. Okay. Okay. Oh, I think that's the hardest drawback I've ever had. It shows here. Ah, opponent's drawback was Barbarian Rage. If you captured on your... Wait. If you captured on your last move, you must capture if able. So they just had to start capturing, which kind of explains why they started capturing things. Like, it all started with this move. Wow. I thought maybe they were like sniping me, but they just had to start taking things. But I wasn't able to like recapture. Oh, I got so fortunate the queen was able to capture on b1. So this whole sequence actually probably favored me. Wow. Yeah, it's kind of like anti-chess. I confused myself at the end. I should have just played this right away. Because I had made a backward move. Okay. So this kind of explains the whole game, I guess. Yeah, black just had to play a long series of captures. I just had to be careful making sure I could legally take the king in the very end. So, guess we can... Do I do one more? It's so much fun. Although... No, it's been a long stream. I was going to wrap up a long time ago. Yeah, I think I'm going to end it now. I do appreciate everyone tuning in. A lot of people saying one more. Okay, I'll do one more. Because there's so many people saying one more. But it has to be a quick one. Final game. Jumpy. When possible, you must move a piece that's being attacked. I feel like this one isn't as bad as the last one. But this could get really annoying. Nothing's been attacked yet. White's playing very strangely. So I could move here if I want and then just initiate trades. I could also play this. Play this. Yeah, White's setup is not really causing me any issues. Now the problem, like if I play this and we trade and we trade and we trade, then I would have to move either the pawn or the bishop because both would be attacked. So, yeah, this could lead to some uncomfortable scenarios. Play this. I'm going to try and prepare a5. Oh, we're playing a shorter time control, it looks like. Oh, my things are attacked. Okay, so I can take. I'll try and do this. White's uncastling. Okay, let's just go for it. This might lead to... Okay, this is actually working out fine. I have to take. So far, I'm still able to play normally. We're trading down. Can take here. Yeah, what if we just go into the endgame? Okay, for some reason white didn't take the knight. Might as well take. Oh no. If white took here, I would have lost, because I would have had to move my king that was attacked. Okay, but now I can take the queen. That was a close call. Yeah, if I just win white's pieces, then nothing can really attack me. Okay, it's cleanup time. So what is my opponent's drawback? We'll find out very soon. Wait, if bishop d2... Okay, here I can take. Because the king attacks my pawn. Okay. Opponent's drawback was livery colors. Except for moving your king, you can only make moves onto squares of the same color as your king's current location. Oh, that's kind of tough. I've never had that one before. I did like my drawback, though. Yeah, that is tough. So that means, like, at the beginning of the game, white could only move on dark squares, which explains the opening. Like, couldn't play knight f3, couldn't move the light toward bishop. At some point, maybe white should have played king d1 just to develop things to light squares. And then later... Ah, the king was on a light square. But why? Oh, the queen was trapped. Because white can only move to light squares here. So the queen can't move here. And they couldn't have taken this anyway. Okay. Good game to subwoofer. Okay. It's time to wrap things up. Thanks everyone for tuning in.